I think we both need a moment to reflect on that one. What an adventure, wouldn't you say?
It was interesting.
In what way?
You left him to...
Well, see, sometimes our actions, or lack thereof, bear heavy consequences. The web of time is precious. It was a necessity.
But we just continue to live as if nothing even happened. It's not fair to just play God.
Well, sometimes things can't end on a happy note. Listen, Ace, we're off to pay a visit. A rather poignant one.
Oh yeah? Where to this time?
An old friend, a dear companion.
And how is that sad? I'm seeing this more as a reunion.
Well, it is.
So what's so poignant about it, Professor?
It's more... well... this companion of mine is... no longer with us.
You mean to tell me...
Yes, she's dead. Ace. Gone. We're going to the present year, 1989, to allow me to pay my respects. I won't be long, and then we'll be back on the road.
I've never heard you talk about this before.
Well, I haven't needed to. I visited the grave last year, 1988.
Right. Must we do this now, Professor?
What makes you ask that?
Well, you know, maybe the fact that we've just come back from a rather hectic adventure? You want to go someplace else so soon?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't usually.
Then what's so different about this? Could you just leave it for a few hours? I'm exhausted.
Oh, well, yes.
What?
I forgot. Humans get exhausted so quickly.
Yeah. We do.
You're usually so boundless with energy. What's so different about this quick visit?
I don't know. There's just something so sudden about this. You've randomly decided to go visit someone's grave and, well...
And?
Well, I suppose that isn't too unusual, given it's you we're on about.
See? I'm full of surprises. What's on your mind, Ace?
I'm not so sure, Professor.
You certainly seem skeptical about this idea, for a start.
Well, yeah. I already told you. We just came back from a very tiring adventure. Physically and mentally enduring, and now you want to go mourn over someone you ain't ever mentioned?
Well, I suppose so. What's up with it? It'll be quick. Back in time for our afternoon tea.
Wait, I didn't think it was the afternoon. I feel rather... sleepy.
Oh? Well, the human body does take time to adjust to the TARDIS. Jet lag is the most familiar thing I can think of.
Yeah, so why can't we just wait until tomorrow morning?
Well, because I simply cannot. I would feel bad on Perry if I made her wait.
She meant so much to you, didn't she?
Yes. You two would have gotten along nicely.
Fine. How long will we be?
Oh, not long, Ace. I'm getting rather tired myself. And I do need my afternoon tea.
Alright. But we ain't staying long, right?
Yes, of course. I knew you'd come around to it. You get used to how I work, with time.
What? Like how you make impulsive choices?
Yes.
And how we're exploring space and then suddenly visiting someone's grave. In the same breath.
Mm-hmm.
You do work in odd ways. And you're sure that this is a good idea?
Yes, Ace, I am. I think it is a necessity.
Is everything alright over there?
Yes, Ace, all is in check. It's fine. You don't need to, see.
Being secretive, are we?
No, of course not. I'm just telling you that everything is fine.
Alright.
Yeah, see, would I ever lie to you for no good reason?
I suppose not.
Exactly. No reason to accuse me of anything.
It's just... In all honesty, I can't shake the feeling you're hiding something.
I'm fine, Ace. I'm merely checking over everything.
No, you aren't okay. Something's happening. Something's wrong. What is it?
You're just being paranoid. Everything's perfectly fine.
Right, perfectly fine, as you say.
Ace, I assure you, would I ever lie to you?
I suppose not.
I'd have no reason to lie to you, Ace. I try to be most honest with you, you know. I believe the greater good is to be openly communicative with companions.
Professor?
Yes.
I trust you.
Right. Come on, Ace. We have places to be.
You're forgetting something.
Hmm?
Your umbrella! Here!
Ah, thank you.
So, this is where she is? Her name? What was it? Harriet? That's a rather peculiar name. I ain't never heard of it.
Oh, it was just a nickname. I have a habit of giving nicknames to the companions with the longer names.
Right, yeah, it makes sense. It's like to help you keep track of everyone, right?
Mm-hmm. It's easier to scream out, should anything happen.
Oh. Right. Good job you brought your umbrella. I ain't never seen so much rain.
Well, everything has its use. I've told you that before.
You have?
I have, yes. You see, Ace, in the big wide universe, everything must happen for a reason. Whether that be good, bad, in the grand scheme of things, it's all just one big butterfly effect.
Isn't that where one thing leads to another?
Precisely, Ace.
Are we almost there?
Not long now, I promise you.
And how much longer? Did you have to drag me along to this?
Everything has its purpose.
What the hell is up with you today? What did I do to deserve this? You switched so quickly, black to white. Just talk to me.
Ace,
Yes, Professor? You actually want to acknowledge me now?
do not test me.
Test you? Test you? What have I even done?
Complain all through this entire walk.
And I don't have a right to? You dragged me out to some grave right after we go through hell and back?
I do everything for you. I look after you. I be your mentor, your friend. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be working in some cafe on some planet full of ice. Can't you just let me mourn over a recent loss for a little bit? Is that too much to ask of you? Okay. Very brown.
Sorry for your loss.
She was a wonderful girl, you know.
I can imagine.
Heavy brown. A name etched in the corridors of time. A fragment of my journey through the vastness of existence. She was more than a companion. She was a soul intertwined with the very essence of the TARDIS. She truly suffered as a result.
I don't even know what to say, Doctor. I truly am sorry.
It was my fault. All of it.
No, don't be like that. I'm sure it wasn't...
You weren't there, Ace.
At least give me some form of context. I don't know what we have to work with.
It was a trial, Ace. An unfair trial against me. Wasn't have my past self was a little,
Manipulative?
brash.
You have me curiosity now. You? Brash? Some people change.
Well, I do change. Quite literally.
Oh yeah, you put on a new jacket, call yourself a changed man, I bet.
Not quite, though I do that, occasionally.
Then what do you mean? You literally change?
Well, I'll tell you about it sometime later. All you must know for now is that Perry put up with a lot of my business.
Another time? You always say this about everything. You never really do tell me, Professor.
Ace, it's just not the most appropriate time to be discussing my quirks.
Well, why not? You were going to.
Yes, I was. Though I realized that it wasn't the best time.
But it's clearly relevant to Perry's story. What is it? What aren't you telling me?
Ace, it's not that I'm not going to tell you. I will. It's more I will later.
When is later, Professor? Whenever you decide to let the information slip from your mouth by accident.
Ace, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm on about.
And I can't say I do. Though I may have a mild idea as to what it is.
Or will you quit playing these stupid games for once?
Oh, I'm trying to mourn over someone I lost. Someone so dear to me that you will hardly ever be able to grasp the concept of how much I care for her.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, Professor.
Please. Ace. Let me just remember her for who she was. Must we really argue?
It's just my emotions just seem to boil over me.
That's quite all right, Ace.
I have this raging anger that I can't quite explain.
Grief, Ace. Grief does that to many people. Comes in many forms, including anger.
I didn't mean to hurt or offend you, if I did.
Well, none taken.
Do we need a minute alone, Doctor?
Yes, please, if you wouldn't mind. Now then, what do we have to work with here? Charles had told me you'd left a little surprise around here. It is truly worse than I thought. To think that I wouldn't have to. How? Why? These are the questions I must ask before the game gets worse than it already is. This game of cat and mouse. I'm running on all fours while you sliver through the multiverse. I didn't want it to come to this. You knew that. You brought me here to play a game, and yet I don't know what game we're playing. How am I supposed to play if I barely know the rules? But you like that, don't you? Making me and they suffer. Well, touché. I've got a better idea.
That sudden dropping of demeanor says it all, Professor.
Ace! I thought you were back at the TARDIS.
No, I said I'd give you a minute, and I did.
Oh, so you're right. Well, I'm rather appreciative of it. But could you give me a little longer? Still feeling the effects of the loss and all.
You know what?
Hmm?
I don't think I will.
What?
You heard me, Professor. I won't.
Ace, this isn't the time to be stubborn. It's a little disrespectful, wouldn't you think?
Stop playing your pity games, Doctor. I'm tired of them.
Oh, don't start with me again, Ace, please. I thought I brought you up better than that.
And stop talking down to me like you're my parent.
Well, I practically am.
No, Doctor. You're not.
Ace.
What? For what? Is it all not going according to your grand scheme of things?
Just what exactly are you on about?
This isn't the present year, is it?
Is that what all this is about? Ace, it is the present year, 1989.
1987, more like. I saw those coordinates back at the TARDIS. What are you hiding from me? What can't I know?
Ace, please, I swear to the Time Lords, it's 1989.
Stop playing this game with me. It isn't. Not to mention the second I leave you alone, you instantly change your demeanor.
Am I not allowed to change how I feel? I had a different view quite suddenly.
You knelt down. You're right at the back of the grave. You had that thinking attitude about you.
That thinking attitude. I was thinking back to all those good times that me and Perry had together.
Oh, sure you are. What's really going on, Because you said we were working as a team, and it appears that we've had a slight drop in communication here.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Whatever the hell for?
You're right.
About?
You know exactly what about.
Enlighten me.
The year, Ace, the year. It is 1987, but I have my reasons, Ace, I do.
Then instead of pleading to me, maybe explain your intentions for once. Well?
Well, I
There's clearly a reason and you know it.
want you to see the state of the grave.
The state of it? What do you mean by that?
I never did have the ability to see her until now.
Oh.
Things just got a little complicated. I just wanted to make it easier for you to comprehend, in a sense.
So you left her to die and never even came back to pay your respects?
No, Ace, it isn't.
But it is. And you are horrible for that.
I know, Ace. I am sorry, though. She has my deepest apologies.
But what about me? You lied to me, time and time again.
Oh, I did it for good reason.
What? To make yourself look better? To hide the horrible monster that lays beneath the surface?
Ace.
I'm right though, aren't I?
Well, I wouldn't say you're exactly right.
Oh yeah, really now? Because that's what it appears to be. You lied to me to make me think you were doing a good thing. Manipulate me. Is that really what you stand for?
No, of course it isn't.
Then do me a favour.
Anything is.
Take me back home. Take me back to Perryville.
Perryville.
Take me there and never return. You hear me?
You want to go back to... Well, I'm afraid I can't. I could never bring myself to...
You said anything. Don't turn that into another lie.
As you wish. See here, yes.
Doctor,
Yes?
how much longer until I'm home?
Almost there, Ace. Shan't be long.
Good. Let's hope you're not playing any mind games again.
Oh, I'm not. Trust me.
I don't think I can ever trust you again.
Fair enough.
Why?
Why what?
Stop playing these games with me. Why did you think any of this was a good idea? I looked up to you, Doctor. As my mentor, my companion, my friend. And you decide to just use me? Toy with me like I'm some chess piece in your game? What? Do you enjoy doing that, Doctor? Have you always enjoyed doing that? You toy with them and disregard them and you no longer need them. Is that why Perry...
Enough. Please.
What? Don't like being called out?
No, it isn't that. I suppose I have a lot of making up to be doing.
This ain't a fairy tale. There is no making up. To know all of this was a game of yours.
It isn't a game, Ace. I have my reasons.
And yet, you refuse to tell me.
You don't have to do this, Ace.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I can tell what you're trying to do to me now.
Oh, really now? Okay, go ahead. Expose my mastermind of a plan.
You're trying to guilt trip me into coming back because you want to keep me around. Is it because I'm a valued piece?
That's not...
It is. I'm going to go now. I'm surprised you actually brought me home. Now leave. And promise me.
I promise you what?
To keep away from here, away from me and away from my mates. Just get out of here and don't ever think of coming back.
You know I could never promise you that.
Do you really want to hurt me more than you already have? Are you truly that evil and manipulative, Doctor?
I promise.